Being able to squat is important for getting up from the toilet, from a chair, or if you want to get down on the ground and do some gardening, you need to be able to have that good hip mobility. And these exercises will help that. This is a half kneeling ankle stretch. We're going to start with one knee up, one knee down. Make sure your down knee is directly underneath your hip and your front ankle is directly underneath your knee. We're going to move our body forward over that foot, coming into the stretch for the ankle. We're going to rock forward 5 times straight over the second toe. Then we're going to go in over the first toe for 5. And we're going to go out over the pinky toe. If you have some pinching and catching in the front of the ankle, you can use your hand on the front of the ankle to give some glide back on the talus, which is that bone in the center of your ankle joint. And that will help to mobilize that a little bit more. 5 repetitions in each. Forward, middle, and outer. Try it out. Do it on both sides. This is a half kneeling hip flexor stretch. We're going to start with one knee down, the other leg up. The front leg, the ankle is going to be directly underneath your front ankle is going to be underneath your knee. The back leg, your knee is directly underneath your hip. We're going to tuck our bottom under so that you get a posterior tilt of the pelvis. Keep your ribs down, look straight ahead. Move the whole body forward so that you feel the stretch in the front of the hip flexor. We're going to rock forward and back 5 times. You want to maintain that neutral posture cues. Make sure that your hip is directly in line with your knee and keep yourself centered. Do 5 times on each leg. This is a deep squat. This is a good stretch to open up the hips and get you ready to do the squat pattern. You're going to stand. I like to use a squat rack. I find it very easy to hold on to, but you can also use a door frame. Start with both hands on the frame, on the rack, and we're going to walk down into that deep squat. Your feet are about hip distance, chest is up tall. We're going to reach one arm up and the other arm up, and then walk back up. Try to use this stretch with your feet parallel. They can be out a little bit wider. If you have to do a slight turnout, that's okay, but we're trying to stretch the ankles at the same time. So again, we're going to walk down and come back up. Reach one arm, the other arm. Let yourself sit into that hip and stay down low in the squat. This is a great way to open up your hips. Keep it comfortable so that your knees don't hurt. You might get some stretch. You're definitely going to feel some work in the hips and the ankles and your core as well as your upper back. This will help you improve your squat pattern, take away some stress on the knees, and allow you to get stronger. Try it out 5 times. You need to have good upper back extension at the same time, and quite frequently we lose that by sitting into a slouch position. This exercise is going to help open up the upper back and create some extension and some rotation. You're going to start on all 4s, tuck your toes under, sit back onto your heels, come down onto your elbows, place one elbow in the middle of your knees, the other hand's going to go across your chest, and we're going to rotate your body up towards the ceiling, allowing your head to go with your upper body. Rotate back. As you go up, try to exhale. As you come down, you'll inhale. You're going to feel nice opening in through that upper back and the shoulder. Alternatively, you could have your hand across your head to create a little bit more motion. The ideal is for you to be vertical and perpendicular to the floor. Try 5 on each side and